Hey friends, it's Kip Icon and welcome back to Kip Plays DanganRonpa. In this exciting episode, we're going to continue the class trial for Chapter 2. And we're talking a little bit about the discrepancies between how Chihiro was murdered versus how the victims of Genocide Jack, or Genocide Jill, as we've come to find out, happened in real life. So we're comparing the two and we're finding some things that are different. Like for one, the victim was killed with a dumbbell to the head and not scissors. And now something else is suspending their body instead of what actually gets used. So we're gonna talk about that now.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
That's right.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Yep, so the scissors were the murder weapon, and also the scissors were what displayed the body.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Which I don't think she would have.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Or maybe she would because she probably packed it in with her stuff that she brought with her to the school. And maybe the mastermind saw that she had the scissors and was like, well, we'll let her keep the scissors because she'll make the killing game more interesting or something.
And you know what else?
What?
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac. Oh my gosh. Genocide Jill calls Makoto Big Mac. I love it.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Yeah, Big Mac.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Oh.
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
Right. So that's what I thought.
They're just waiting to be discovered.
That's what I thought, but I didn't really know Japanese names very well.
Pattern.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit it? I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. Because Chihiro was her lover. No, it's because Chihiro was a girl.
I got it!
I don't know Japanese first names very well, and I couldn't tell in that list of names if they were all male or not, but the photographs of the two victims were both male.
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Yeah, Ken, Tetsuhiro, Shoji, Kano, Takeshi, Kometsuna, Takafumi, Uchida, Takeshi, Yuto. I mean, I don't know what to look for in a Japanese name to listen for female or masculine.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
Oh, are you?
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
Oh yeah?
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
I'm sure some Italian chefs make some ramen for themselves at home. There's no shame in that.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
The one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Right, you could abandon some standards in this scenario.
Quiet, lolly car!
Lowly, cur.
Wow, I love seeing Toko stand up to somebody, even if it is through the lens of Genocide Jill.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Right, that does seem a little weird. I was just waiting to figure out how they would explain that.
That
does make some amount of sense.
Right, because it'd be too much of a risk to be the serial killer, to kill and leave the calling card that looks exactly like the serial killer, and then to try to hide it in order to graduate. No.
Yes! Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors.
Unless you don't have them.
Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
I mean, this is all starting to point conspicuously at Tagami.
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Right, you're not wrong,
Are you sure
Hagakure.
about that?
Well, I don't know. That's what I... Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that! Isn't that just the craziest thing you've ever seen from this, like, mousy little literature girl?
She's fully equipped.
Yeah, and where were you keeping those?
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime!
But why would Toko allow that?
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong, you can you gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Practical.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Yeah, I mean, is she gonna have to atone for her crimes once, you know, if people get out of the school, or what's gonna happen?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Wait, I'm selecting someone already? I mean, I know this conspicuously points to Tagami, but have we really proved that it's them? Am I voting?
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
It is. More than possible, it's known.
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
Yeah, you love reading that stuff, and you said you admitted it to being really interested in the Genocide Jack case file specifically.
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
That's right.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Wow. Why aren't you saying anything, Tagami?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Oh.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it.
I mean, yeah, we know where the cord came from.
The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Yep.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
When the body was found?
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Oh, okay. In the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody's searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. Oh yeah,
wanted to
you
go to
knew
the
where the
girls'
body
locker
was
room right
already.
away, right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Why are you pointing out why you're suspicious?
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
on the contrary, there's something very strange.
Yeah.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
You already knew there was a body in there. There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. Oh great, another new element? Yes, please tell me about it. A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't ya? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Okay. Well then, good luck and have fun. So now I have to absorb a statement to make it a temporary truth bullet. And it's not going to be found in the Monokuma file.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... How?
So that's how you absorb it.
With the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room.
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first.
Alright, before we found the body, you suggested to go there because you knew it was Chihiro, so... I need to shoot, the victim was Chihiro with before we found the body. Hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realize there's a clear contradiction there. I need to make that contradiction clear.
So,
okay, good, and I still have it.
Was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it!
Okay.
That's a natural reaction for any guy!
Alright, big guy.
The victim was Chihiro.
There we go.
No, that's wrong!
Alright. Now the thing is, are you gonna throw all of those things together?
I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
I'm sure they will.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Right.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Right.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Oh no. What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
I'm wondering what in the world he's up to.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
Right, it's how she was mounted, but I just wanted to mention that we really haven't heard anything from Kirigiri yet in this trial. I wonder why she's being so quiet.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders, the evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? Well, it's how the victim was displayed. And yep. I think we do have the truth bullet already in the chamber.
You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
Right.
That's right! It absolutely was!
I mean,
there must be something very
not a rope necessarily, but...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Dang it. Okay.
Obviously,
That's it.
somebody
That's
else
it.
must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I wish I could remember the fast forward button. Proof that Byakuya did it is hidden within the rope, I guess it's possible, but first, the item she'd been bound with, which was used like a rope, but was it actually a rope? No.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special, and I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Yeah, I don't... have a
Chihiro
fast
was
forward button anymore.
suspended. It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Yeah, Tagami, you want to say something about
Where'd you
it?
get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
There we go, there we go.
It's wrong!
Yeah, it was really conspicuous in that drawing of him in the library, the cord.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Yep.
Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
Yep, it was a cord.
What? An extension cord?
Yucky.
Yeah, see how
You've used the extension
almost
cord in
just
the library more than once. haven't you?
glows in that illustration in the
And the
bottom.
same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
Right.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
That is correct.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Yeah, well, the hugest contradiction is that he just said he'd never seen it before in his life.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, the posters and the carpets.
I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
Yeah, but why this extra thing?
Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second?
Okay,
I think we need to talk about this a little more.
okay.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Oh, Hagakure, if you're up for us just jumping on this and making a decision, I'm adamantly against it.
I know,
Just
but
by
still.
principle.
There's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath.
Why are you admitting to this?
What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Byakuya's remarks just now, there's something in there that concerns me. Yep, it's the scene of the crime.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing.
Hmm.
What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, she was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
He knows. He totally did it.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later,
Oh my gosh, maybe... Oh my
along
gosh.
with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
Yeah, the
I believe
carpets
I
and the
do.
posters. Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never even
Don't
realized...
just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
And I totally skipped that text and I want to read it. System transcript. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Yeah, it's evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. I need to just focus on those things that got switched. It is the locker room posters. Yeah.
I got it!
Yeah.
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
Yeah.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
Well, I understand your reasoning, but wouldn't it be a great world where heteronormative circumstances like this were not necessarily always adhered to? Maybe there was a big boob supermodel in the girls' locker room. I know that that's not what's going on here.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room
Glad you have a
had
comment about that.
a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
Except in a post-heteronormative world.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
Yep.
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Yep.
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet.
That's right.
But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Well, no. It's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. It was... boys' locker room carpet. Disappearing stain? Let's go with boys' locker room carpet. I don't know what they're looking for here.
I got it!
Oh, that's what they're looking for. All
The
right.
stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Right.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Yeah, it does.
Why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Yeah, my question is, why would they have made the mess in the first place that would have needed to be switched?
Huh? Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
That's right.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
Right.
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Oh yeah, Hagakure? And you're not gonna let us down?
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Bum 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 bum. I love this music so much. I love this music. Broken E handbook?
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook!
No, you can't do that. Oh, right, she's the ultimate programmer, but I don't think Monokuma would have allowed that.
No problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it.
Yeah, Monokuma would have stopped
That
that.
was in the main hall.
Oh, the mailbox.
What thing?
Oh,
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
that's right.
No, it's wrong.
I mean, which is to say, that's right, which is that's wrong.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
I kept looking for one to absorb because I thought they'd make me do that again.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
You and me both, Sakura.
Plus, Isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
Which is a tricky
In other words,
slope,
you could borrow
slippery
a dead
slope.
person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Because you'd return it to the mailbox.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
Yeah.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Then that only left, what is her name? I already forgot. Junko and Nishima. It left Junko's handbook, and it left, Sayaka's handbook, and they're both girls.
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
This is not how this works, Ishimaru. Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second.
Oh, here we go.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
Oh, here comes the killer twist I'm talking about, you guys.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still
one other way.
She could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Use your noggin.
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial?
Wait, what?
I'd like you all to come see something.
What?
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
I don't remember this. Are they really allowed to take a break from the trial?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Oh, right. That thought really does please him. I guess that's maybe why he'll allow it.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
This is crazy. The rules are being broken for what exactly?
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold? We headed off with Kyoko in the lead, and where she took us was... Oh, the scene of the crime.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Ugh. You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands? No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds,
Religious grounds, huh?
Very well. I'll do it.
Yep, I knew Sakura would.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
Listen, she's just being assertive. Let her do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Really? Are you gonna call out that subtext like that?
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
I wonder how they're gonna do this. Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her
Be
body.
sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this?
Oh no. What did you find, Sakura?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Ooh. What isn't? What isn't? Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
a boy.
What? Wait a minute. What? Chihiro is a boy? Wait. Wait a minute. But, woo! This trial is just getting started, friends. Yes, indeed, it seems like the beginning part of the trial, the framing mechanism of Genocide Jack and Bloodlust and the scene of the crime and everything, it was all leading to the actual meat and potatoes of this trial, which is that Chihiro is a boy. Alright, friends, we're gonna have to call it an episode here. Thanks a lot for watching. Woo! In the next episode, we're gonna find out what the shockwave repercussions of this realization are. And, whew, it's gonna get real up in here. Alright, thanks for watching. I have been, and I'll continue to be Kip Icon as long as you guys continue to follow your drams. Bye!